Hi, my name is Gracie Persinski, and I was wondering how many of you guys know how to play volleyball. I have been playing volleyball since 8th grade. I am now a senior in high school, and I plan on playing in college. So I know there's a correct way to do all of the basics, and you have to have the basics down pat before you can excel in any game plays or anything. Today I will be teaching you the correct way to the correct stance for a pass and how to make your pass good, how to set a volleyball, and how to approach to attack a volleyball. First of all is passing. Passing is what a lot of coaches like to say is what wins the game in volleyball. You have to have a good pass to have a good set, to have a good hit, and then that's how you score points. So passing is what starts the game off and is what the start of the play is. So you always have to have a good pass to finish out the play. So while passing a ball, you want to have your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to have a slight bend in your knees, and you're going to want your shoulders facing forward. Like if you were to have a whistle around your neck, you would want the whistle hanging down and not touching your chest. And then once you are in that stance, you're going to want your arms out, and there's two ways to hold or to place your hands, and that is one like this, grab, and then you want your platform like high. You don't want it down like this. You want it a nice high and solid platform. This is called your platform, and it's just your forearms. And another way you can hold your hands is one out and then the other one out, and then put your arms and your thumbs together like this. You don't want to have your hands interlocked at all because you could injure your fingers. So once you get in that stance, you always want the ball to hit your platform. And you want to have high platform, and you don't want to have a low one because you don't want the ball going out. You want it to be up, and so you have a nice high pass to the setter. Secondly is setting. So once you get that nice good pass from your platform up to your setter, the setter is standing up by the net, and while setting, you have to have very strong hands. And for when people are learning how to set from the beginning, you are taught to have this diamond shape, and that's how your hands want to be on the ball placed so you can push out. So when you are going, you're going to want to push off. If you're a righty, you're going to push off with your left foot, have your hands in the diamond, and then go like this, and then you're going to that diamond shape and push all the way through. And then when you are doing it, you're going to have that diamond shape going, and then you just lightly tap the ball like that, and this goes. It's not aggressively, it's just a nice little touch on the ball to push the ball to set to your hitters, I'm sorry. And then there is all different types of setting there. So you have a middle blocker, you have your outside, and then you have your right side. Middles usually run something fast, so when you're setting up a middle, it's a nice, that's more of the set I just showed, it's just a nice little set like that, and then that's more for faster approach. And then for outside, usually you extend your arms all the way through so you can get the ball pushed out all the way to outside. And then for right side, it's called a back set. Personally, I am not too good with setting, especially back setting, but for back setting, you're going, instead of pushing forward through, you're going to be pushing backwards like that, and you still have that diamond shape, and then push back, and it is going to go to your right side. And lastly is to your approach to go attack the ball. This one I'm not going to follow, but so there is a couple different ways to have an approach to go attack. For me, I am a middle blocker, and I start with my left foot in front, and then you go left, right, left, right. And then there's that. So that's a 4-step approach, which is, again, left, right, and then your last 2 steps are your fastest. They are technically not really steps, just quick little like hops, so you can get that power to go up and approach. And then you have a 3-step approach, which is you start with your right foot, right, and then it goes left, right. And that's, again, just small. Your last 2 steps are small, super fast to get your power to go and approach. And once you are in the air, you want, for a righty, not for lefties, but you draw your right arm back. You want to make sure your elbow is nice and high. This arm, your left arm, is where to like show the setter where you're at and give them an idea of where to like set you at. So you draw back your right arm with your elbow high, left arm in the air, and then you get on top of the ball. And then once your hand is after you contact the ball, you snap your wrist and pull that follow through, and then this one just comes down. So you pull back, snap your wrist, follow through. And you have a nice and safe landing. In conclusion, I hope you learned a little bit about the basics of volleyball, and it gives you a place to start if you want to just go. Peppering is a thing that all volleyball players do, and it's just you pass and you set, and then you hit to another partner, they pass, they set, and then they hit to you. And so knowing the basics and starting off there is a great way to start with volleyball if you want. And yeah, so I hope I was able to help teach you something about volleyball, and